Jim Mora, meanwhile, has done a great job rebuilding the Saints. They were 7-9 in his first year. Last year, he guided them to a 12-3 record, their first winning season, their first appearance ever in the playoffs. This year, they are 6-1 and in first place. 36-year-old Mike Shanahan, 4 years, the offensive coordinator for the Denver Broncos. This is the first time he's ever been a head coach, longtime college assistant. At the age of 36, though, he is not the youngest head coach in Raider history. A fellow named Al Davis was 33 years old when he took over as head coach in 1963, and John Madden was 32 when he became the Raiders head coach. Marcus Allen and Bo Jackson, two Heisman Trophy winners in the backfield. Mervin Fernandez replaces the injured Tim Brown, who may play when the Raiders use 4 wide receivers. Andy Parker, the tight end. Mosbar, Hanna, Lewis, Wilkerson, and Graves up front. Bo Jackson. And Jackson breaks a big one on first down all the way out to the 44-yard line. Brett Maxey makes the stop on Jackson in his first carry.
Just give it to Bo. Watch him go. Jackson just needs a little hole, but this time he gets a big hole on the right side. Marcus Allen leads out front to take out the cornerback, and then it's the rest. It's all Bo. With those kind of holes, though, anyone from the Raiders can go.
In his first game last week against Kansas City, carried 21 times for 70 yards, and he said he was really sore and banged up this week. But he knew only a handful of the plays going into last week's game. He's learned a little more of the offense this week. Marcus Allen in motion. Bo Jackson again. 2 big runs by Bo Jackson on his first 2 carries. Sam Mills chasing him out of bounds. The Saints' major concern, the speed of the wide receivers for the Raiders, but now they've got to be concerned with Jackson, the way he's running the football. Up front for the Saints, Warren, Elliott, and Wilkes. The strength of this team, the linebackers, Ricky Jackson, the big play man, Mills, the most consistent, Pat Swilling, the best pass rusher on the team. And the secondary may be tested today. They play a lot of zone defense. They don't have the great speed. First down to 36. This time it's Marcus Allen. And Allen is to the 33 where Frank Warren makes the tackle.
Well, if you wonder where Bo Jackson is, folks, he's over there on the sideline. I don't know exactly what happened to him, but when he went out of bounds, he could have pulled a muscle or hurt himself. I see that they're just testing his right leg on the sideline right now. With those 2 first offensive runs, you'd like this man in the game. But we'll wait and give you word on what happened to Bo later.
Vance Mueller has replaced Jackson. They split him out wide to the left. Screen pass incomplete, intended for Marcus Allen.
Well, he gets some pressure back there on Schrader, but the thing is, he's going against rookie Rory Graves, number 60 on the right side. The thing is, Schrader didn't really have anywhere to go with the ball because number 94, there you see the pressure, but Schrader's throwing screen pass all the way. Number 94, defensive nose tackle Tony Elliott was in the way.
From 30 yards out, he's really struggled this year. And this one is running out of gas, and it's no good. Gofar, who's now made only 5 of 11 field goal attempts, misfires, and we are scoreless in New Orleans. On his first 2 carries from scrimmage, Bo Jackson ran for 45 yards, but he apparently is injured. Now the sideline's being attended to.
You know, this is kind of a letdown for the Raider team because he inspired not only the offense, but the defense. Matt Millen last week talked about his presence out there, his air of confidence and cockiness, and says it helps the whole team. Without him, right now, I guess the Raiders are down a little bit. We'll see.
For the Saints, Bobby Hebert is a quarterback. Mays and Ironhead Hayward, the rookie from Pitt, the running backs. Eric Martin, the team's leading receiver. Hill, a deep threat. John Tice doing a good job at tight end with Hobie Brunner hurt. Dombrowski, a former #1 pick. Kontz is the key, taking over for the injured Stan Brock on the front line. Kontz back up throughout his career. And it's Hilliard off left tackle. Pickup of 8 yards for Dalton Hilliard, and Jim Dombrowski, the left tackle, threw a big block to spring him. Van McElroy, the Raiders' free safety, coming up to make the tackle. Hilliard hit behind the line of scrimmage by number 90, Mike Wise, a 4th-round pick 2 years ago out of Cal Davis. The Raiders are banged up defensively with Howie Long out. Townsend, who normally comes in on pass rushing situations, starts in place of Long. Bill Pickel, a fine nose tackle. Wise on the right side. Lyndon King, the ex-Charger, and Rod Martin, a 12-year veteran, the outside backers. Millen very tough against the run. Hebert from the shotgun on 3rd and 5. And again, it's Ronzel Hill for a first down. Third down conversions, 53.4%, well above the league average. Play action fake. Hebert gets it away to Hayward, and it's incomplete. Collegiately at UCLA, although he was not a starter. Strahan fumbles the football, and it's recovered by the Saints. Now, wait a minute. The umpire initially indicated the Saints had recovered. Now he's pointing the other way. A pretty good job protecting the football. Saints showing a blitz. Now they drop out of it. Schrader with plenty of time. And this one is picked off by Reggie Sutton. Well, after failing to get the turnover on a fumble, the Saints do get it on Reggie Sutton's first interception. Andy Parker, the tight end, was the intended receiver.
Well, we mentioned earlier the lack of speed by the cornerbacks of the Saints. So what would they do? They'd play zone defense. Now, they drop 8 guys into coverage. That's the reason Schrader has so much time to look around here. But when he finally finds a receiver and lets it go, well, hey, Brent Maxey's watching all the way. He sees where the play's going, and he comes from the top of your screen right across to catch the pass. That's Reggie Sutton, excuse me, to make the interception. It was a poor decision, I have to say, on Schrader's behalf.
And a doubly costly play. Not only did the Raiders lose the football, they also lost their left guard, Charlie Hanna. The center, Bill Lewis, was blocked into him, and it looked like it might be a knee injury as he's put onto a stretcher and will be carried from the Superdome. Big blow as they lose the 12-year veteran from Alabama. So Mike Shanahan's injury list continues to grow. He's already lost Todd Christensen, Howie Long, talking about the injuries in the secondary, and now an injury to Charlie Hanna. And Bo Jackson shaken up early in the game, now on his feet. And Hilliard to the running backs. And it's Craig Hayward. He broke Matt Millen's tackle, struggled forward for a game. 2nd and 18. Couldn't find anybody open. He had plenty of time, but couldn't locate an open receiver, and was finally dumped by Scott Davis, along with Malcolm Taylor, the nose tackle. Over the middle again to Ronzel Hill. Hill looking for blocking. Runs into one of the officials and is down to the 45. The officials shaken up. The umpire, Rex Stewart, Hill ran right into him.
It's one thing to get run into out in the field with equipment on. When you don't have equipment on and one of these big foul players run into you, buddy, it's a sudden shock. And I tell you, it hurts. Look out. Oh, me. Oh, whiplash kind of effect. You got hit from the backside as well as the front. A little surprised that the Saints threw such a short pass when they needed 23 yards for a first down. There you see the umpire appears to be all right.
During this past baseball season, while playing for the Kansas City Royals, Bo Jackson tore his right hamstring, and he has re-injured that leg in the first quarter today here in New Orleans, and has not returned after breaking off 2 big runs. In his second year in the American League with the Royals, he had 25 home runs. Still learning to play baseball. Saints leading 3-0. Schrader to Marcus Allen. A couple of blockers in front of him, and he slips down. And is tackled at the 27. Allen following Strahan. And he picks up the first down. Sam Mills, Antonio Gibson on the tackle for New Orleans. Marcus Allen is back in there for the Raiders along with Strahan. Allen over the top. And he's to the 47. Frank Warren, Sam Mills combining on the tackle. to Marcus Allen. And a good jarring tackle by Reggie Sutton, who had the interception earlier in the game, coming up in his quarterback spot to make the stop on Allen. Nickel defense. Schrader, Ricky Jackson all over it. He saw Jackson coming and trying to get rid of it, but Ricky nailed it. First down at the 28-yard line. Hebert with another short toss to Craig Hayward. Hayward gets back to the line of scrimmage, and that's about it. Lyndon King makes the tackle. Previous play. Hayward in motion. The pitch is to Mays. Driven back. A strong tackle by Van McElroy along with Reggie McKenzie. Lofton and Fernandez, the wide receivers. Marcus Allen. And he's got a first down out to the 49-yard line. Schrader getting some pressure, and he's going to be sacked for a big loss. Antonio Gibson coming on a safety blitz. Dropped him back near the 30. Inside handoff to Allen. Good run by Marcus, but they're still well short of the first down. Pat Swilling made the tackle for the Saints. And another official goes down. It's the same guy. Rex Stewart bites the dust for the second time. Rex might think about a new vocation.
You have to be a pretty agile official back there to stay out of the action. He's right in the middle of all the action. He's looking for a place to get out of the way, but looks like Marcus hunts him up, and also a defensive player. Oh, boy. He was in the wrong place at the wrong time, I guess.
You can almost read his mind. Well, where am I going to go? Which way?
No, yeah. Is this going to happen again? Oh.
No, Rex Stewart is being helped to his feet and will return to the Superdome in a moment. A lot of injuries so far, and the latest is the umpire, Rex Stewart, who's injured for the second time in the game. Craig Hayward, 250-pound rookie. Carries that weight pretty well when he was at Pitt. Throw to him too often. Complete to Craig Hayward. He's got a first down. Big rookie showing those soft hands. Dropping Hebert, but he got the pass away for a first down to the 48-yard line. Mays trying to run back. Good hit by Mike Wise, number 90.
That was a good hit. My goodness, Mike Wise. I tell you what. He put 270 pounds of mean, tough defensive end that time on the ball carrier. You can nearly feel this hit at home. Watch this, folks. Mays comes back, and look at his impact. Boom! That's a big league hit, buddy.
You like that, don't you? That's sadistic.
That was nice.
Lonzel Hill in motion. Played well in his first half. And Hebert is blindsided and sacked. King getting him from the blind side, the ex-San Diego Charger. Schrader downfield. Nice catch by Bourbon Fernandez. One man to beat. Goodbye. Mervyn Fernandez on an 84-yard reception from Jay Schrader.
And that's what Al Davis, the managing general partner of the Raiders, loves about Schrader. He can get the bomb out there. He can make the big play. He doesn't care about 45% passing, not when you can drop the bomb on a team. Once again, Schrader has afforded good pass protection in there to get this ball off, and Fernandez, the big, strong target, does the rest of the work.
Fernandez, who has 4.45 speed in the 40, getting behind Reggie Sutton, and Jim Moore was concerned about that speed. The Raiders have 4 receivers who run the 40 under 4.5.
Yeah, but Willie Gault and Tim Brown are both injured, and should the Raiders lose another wide receiver, they could be in trouble.
And the extra point by Barr is blocked. Well, that may prove to be crucial as Chris Barnes' extra point is blocked by James Geathers. Geathers at 6'7", the ex-basketball star, going up to block it. Third down, 12. Hebert underneath to Dalton Hilliard. Stopped short of a first down, however. The Raiders go to a shotgun on 2nd and 10. Handoff to Allen. 40, 45. He's got a first down. Is driven out of bounds at the 46 of New Orleans. Gene Atkins chasing him out. See that cast he's wearing on his left wrist. He has a broken wrist, but picks up 19 yards. To Mervin Fernandez. Allen. And Marcus is dropped at the 42 by Vaughn Johnson, the right inside linebacker. Well, that's the end of the first half from the Superdome as Jim Moore leaves the field. Saints having difficulty offensively, and the Raiders at the half have a 6-3 lead. The Saints are right on schedule as far as time of possession. Craig Hayward gets the call on first down. The big rookie spins out of the pack. Look at this run by Hayward! Ironhead all the way for a touchdown. Friends, is the first NFL touchdown for Craig Hayward, a 73-yard run.
We talked about his agility, his ability to jump outside, bounce off of tacklers. Watch this reverse pivot, that quick footwork. He gets his legs going again. Now he'll turn on some speed downfield and just leaves the rest of the guys. Breaks another tackle by Ron Fellows right there. Fellows didn't have anyone to come in and help him out. And hey, here goes Ironhead.
So on the first play from scrimmage, Hayward goes 73 yards, and Morton Anderson's kick is perfect. And the Saints open the second half with a bang. Hayward, nicknamed Ironhead as a kid because he was hard-headed, obstinate, but putting that head to good use, running right through the Raider defense hand, opening the second half in the Raider backfield with Lofton and Fernandez, the wide receivers, to give to Allen. Nothing doing. Hit initially by Ricky Jackson. 73-yard run, his first NFL touchdown to give the Saints the lead. And here comes Hayward again, the big rookie from Pitt. Hard to believe he was the 24th selection on the first round. A lot of teams passed on him because they felt he might have a weight problem. Allen hit behind the line of scrimmage by Antonio Gibson. And Marcus may be shaken up, but he bounces up quickly. A loss of 9. Marcus Allen spun down again, and the Saints are really fired up. The touchdown scored by Hayward seems to have carried over to the defense, Joe.
Oh, carried over to the defense, carried over to this crowd.
And they're mixing up a little bit.
That's why, you know, I hate, as an offensive player, I hate to stick the ball right at the defense when they're so fired up.
First down for the Saints at the 48 of the Raiders. Dalton Hilliard ripping off a big gainer on first down with a 42. And a scuffle breaking out. Jim Dombrowski, the Saints left tackle, getting into it with Bill Pickel of the Raiders. And that is a true heavyweight matchup.
I think Matt Millen, number 55, was involved in this a little bit, too. Boy. That's a tough game. Tempers flare out there. Don't have a bunch of happy guys on either side. Here you see Millen, number 55, taking some blows from Dombrowski, but Millen has him under control. He has a good left-hand grip on that face mask, just as a smart linebacker should do.
Second down, 7. Hebert downfield. Nice comeback effort by Ruben Mays. The pass was underthrown, and Mays came back to get it. It'll be first and goal for the Saints. Second and goal of the 7. Hilliard up the middle, touchdown. Dalton Hilliard with his third touchdown of the season. They give the Saints a 16-6 lead, and New Orleans is starting to pull away. They've got the momentum now.
Oh, there was just good blocking inside there. Ironhead Hayward got in there as well to throw a good block.
And Matt Millen steamrolling the kick snapper, Joel Hilgenberg, and they get into a little argument. Brother Jay now with the Bears, and Uncle Wally was a center, and then a great linebacker with the Vikings for many years. And the kick by Morton Anderson is good. So with 7:51 left in the third quarter, it's now 17-6. New Orleans. And Mervyn Fernandez to the wide receivers. The pitch to Allen. And Marcus Allen picks up a first down out to the 32-yard line. First down for the Raiders at the 32. Schrader's going to put it up. Can't find a receiver. But he's got a first down at the 45. Knocked down from behind by Ricky Jackson, and he may be shaken out. Marcus Allen. Allen's got a first down and more to the 39-yard line. Marcus Allen again trying to get outside, and he took a hit. Ron Johnson leveled him with a forearm.
Big Andy Parker, the tight end for the Raiders, did a pretty good job blocking, but Von Johnson, number 53 on the right side of your screen, will come over with the pursuit to lay the big hit on Marcus Allen. You see Andy Parker fighting with Pat Swilling. Forces him outside, but as soon as Marcus cuts back, boom.
Yeah, Swilling really made that play, preventing him from turning the corner. Schrader in trouble. Throws it incomplete. Andy Parker, the tight end, was the closest receiver, but Ricky Jackson again was in the Raider backfield. Hilliard. Scrimmage, and that's about it. Mike Wise on the stop. Third down one. The Raiders converted only 1 of 9 third down situations today. Allen fumbles the football, and the Saints have it. Recovered by Antonio Gibson, who had ideas of taking that into the end zone. Big turnover.
Well, this is the second fumbled handoff. Let's see where the ball hit Marcus Allen. If his cast has anything to do with it. Beuerlein hits him up around the shoulder pads again. I tell you, folks, the shoulder pads come down to the top of the numbers. And when the quarterback jams it up that high, it's going to hit the shoulder pads and bounce off of them. You've got to stick that ball down around his belly button and his gut, not up high, not up there. Bounces away from Marcus Allen. I'm sure the cast on his hand doesn't help.
Hebert over the middle. And Eric Martin picks up the first down. The sagging Saints team went 7-9 the first year, 12-3 last year, and 6-1 so far this season. And Bobby Hebert doing some nifty footwork to get out of trouble. Greg Townsend doing a cartwheel on Hebert, scoring a touchdown today. Dalton Hilliard hit initially by the nose tackle Malcolm Taylor. That might account for some of that accuracy. It's the 25-yard attempt, and it is good. Anderson nails another one, and the Saints lead climbs to 20-6 with 13:23 remaining. Beuerlein underneath. Pass complete to Tim Brown, the Heisman Trophy winner, who played very little today, and he's brought down to 36. That's his first reception. Ricky Jackson and Van Jakes combining on the stop. 1 yards today. First down with 4 minutes left, but the Raiders have got to get on the board quickly. Beuerlein downfield for Fernandez, and Fernandez makes the no, he couldn't hold on. Yes, he did. It's a reception. A moment of indecision there by Pete Lisk. Gain of 49. It's first and goal at the 9. Big play for the Raiders. Beuerlein's pass picked off by Ricky Jackson. Jackson is brought down to 20. What a game he's played. Trubisky's first interception of the season.
Well, he's in the right place. Actually, the receiver's open. Beuerlein throws the ball behind him a little bit, right into Jackson's arm. And the boys with the flowers on their hat are going on to victory today.
The third Raider turnover of the game.
You can see he's wide open going across the middle, but the ball's badly thrown behind him right into Jackson's arm. Beuerlein certainly would love to have that one back.
Steve Strahan was the intended receiver. And Rex Stewart, the umpire, almost got decked again. Did you see him in the middle?
Get out of the way. Oh, my goodness.
He's already been nailed twice today. Here comes Ironhead. Craig Hayward. What a durable back he is. 3 times last year at Pitt, he carried 40 or more times, and in every game last season for the Pitt Panthers, he rushed for 100 yards or more. He's a former pro quarterback with the Steelers, and successful with the Bears and the Vikings as an executive, now doing the same thing with the Saints. So check our report card.
Well, not very impressive statistics for Hebert, but efficient enough. No turnovers right there, no interceptions and no fumbles. And look at Hayward with a 10-yard plus average. I mean, that's remarkable. I know Al Davis downplays the percentage of completions by his quarterback, but look, they come into this game only completing 45% of their passes. Today, they're only completing 33% of their passes. You can't win in the National Football League with that kind of completion percentage. They've got to do something offensively, either get the tight end back into the passing game, change their scheme, or what.
22 seconds left. And so the Saints are going to come away with their 7th straight win, their 16th in their last 17 regular season games, and their first win ever against the Raiders. So the final score from the Superdome this afternoon, the New Orleans Saints 20 and the Los Angeles Raiders 6. And it's time for the Benson Boogie. Get down, Mr. Benson. Well, the Saints win it by a score of 20-6, and we'll be right back.